as well. We are going to make our way through this pregame show. The pregame show is brought to you by True North Equipment and Signature Graphics and Apparel. We're going to start off by going through a couple of elements that we have, starting off with our Drive for the Title. This Drive for the Title brought to you by Toys for Trucks. Accessorize your car, truck, or SUV today at Toys for Trucks. Some familiar foes at the top of the standings for Grand Forks and the rest of the state with North Dakota Legion Baseball. Post 2, who we were able to cover a couple of weeks ago against Grand Forks. They had a tight game number 1, game number 2, not so close. They have a perfect record so far of 10-0. Then moving down further along the standings, Post 400 out of Fargo is 8-2. Minot, the team that we're going to see tonight, the Vistas up against the Royals. They have a record of 8-4. Williston 6-4. Bismarck's an even 500, 6-6. West Fargo's 500 at 4-4. Dickinson 5-7. Jamestown 1-7. Grand Forks still looking for their first state victory of the season here tonight at Kraft Field against Minot. And then rounding out the standings, we have Mandan, who has played a whopping 12 games so far. They are 2-10. Other games in action tonight. Fargo Post 2 traveling to the northwest corner of the state to take on Williston. West Fargo going to Mandan, some east-west matchup, and then Minot at Grand Forks. So we have a variety of matchups on hand this evening in North Dakota Legion Baseball. East versus West. Fargo Post 2 versus Williston. West Fargo at Mandan. And Minot playing here at Kraft Field against the Royals. Once again, this is Royals Baseball on KNOX Live Sports, brought to you by Rivard's Turf and Forage and Grand Trailer Sales. We're going to take a quick break. Hear a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll continue on with our pregame show on KNOX.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to SprayAdvantage.com.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
If you've got an electrical emergency, call RBB Electric. We are your 24/7 electrician. Your call will always be answered by an RBB employee ready to help 24/7. RBB Electric is on time every time. Your time is valuable, and we don't waste it. RBB Electric always...
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com. Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
Welcome back to North Dakota Legion Baseball on KNOX Live Sports, presented by True North Equipment, Signature Graphics and Apparel, and our network sponsors. Rivard's Turf and Forage, and Grand Trailer Sales. We are still on pace for a 5 o'clock first pitch here from Kraft Field in this matchup between the Royals and the Vistas from Minot. We're making our way through this pregame show brought to you by True North Equipment and Signature Graphics and Apparel. A beautiful evening for baseball, 77 degrees and sunny right now here at Kraft Field, and the wind is not blowing. It's less than 10 miles an hour coming in from the north to the south, so the wind will not play a factor here this evening unless things change drastically from now up until first pitch. Let's take another look at one of our elements, and that's our fuel for the game, brought to you by Circle K. Circle K is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And we're going to start off taking a look at our fuel for the game, the players that we're going to keep an eye out for this evening during this matchup. Starting off with Minot, Kellen Burke. He's batting in the 3-hole for the Vistas. He's their starting catcher. Carson Deaver is another player that we want to keep an eye out for. He's playing first base for Minot, batting number 6 in their order. And then Brody Mueller, the cleanup batter for the Vistas. He is playing second base as well. So we have the 3, 4, and 6 batters in the lineup featured as part of our Fuel for the Game segment, the players that we're going to keep an eye on tonight for Minot. And the Fuel for the Game for Grand Forks, Braden Brevick. Braden Brevick, the leadoff batter, the speedy center fielder for the Royals. Alex Seaver, the cleanup batter, who is playing shortstop today. Batting number 4, playing shortstop. That's Alex Seaver. And then starting on the mound is Griffin Hoganson. Griffin Hoganson put together a great performance when we covered the Royals matchup against Fargo Post 2 just a couple of weeks ago. He's looking to put together a similar performance this evening against Minot in game number 1. This is a doubleheader. We are going to be playing 2 7-inning state games. However, we are only going to be covering game number 1 here on KNOX Live Sports. This is video coverage only. So tell your friends, tell your colleagues, tell your family to visit our website, knoxradio.com, under the Live Sports tab. That will take you to our YouTube channel, and while you're here, might as well subscribe to the channel. Get email updates every time we schedule one of our broadcasts throughout the rest of the summer, and we're inching closer and closer to high school football season. As much as we want to put off the fall and keep the summer on here in the northern Great Plains, it is right around the corner, and we're going to have all that action for you on KNOX Live Sports. Once again, that's our Fuel for the Game, brought to you by Circle K. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're going to take another quick break. Hear a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll continue on with this pregame show on KNOX Live Sports.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
When you think breakfast, you think Perkins Restaurant. Whether you keep it simple with a fresh-baked mammoth muffin and coffee or go all out and try the tremendous 12 breakfast, Perkins Restaurant is your breakfast place. Perkins Restaurant and a great breakfast make the perfect team. Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need. For anything sports, stop into Jarrell's and Hockey World.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more, fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
Welcome back to the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. We're bringing you North Dakota Legion baseball tonight. Video coverage only. Grand Forks Royals taking on the Minot Vistas. We are still on schedule for a 5 o'clock first pitch. Grand Forks has already taken their infield, outfield. Minot just wrapping up theirs as well, so we're going to hurry up and take you through the rest of our elements of this pregame show. Pregame show brought to you by True North Equipment and Signature Graphics and Apparel. Next, we're going to take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Jarrell Sports. See what's new for the season. Stop in today. The keys to the game starting off with the visitors, the Minot Vistas. They're going to want to limit those free passes. Their pitcher tonight, Gavin King, is not in the lineup. He has a designated hitter. So Gavin King is going to be able to focus primarily on pitching. And one of his focuses is going to be to not allow any free passes. And that doesn't have to do with just pitching with bases on balls. It also has to do with how well they play in the field as well. Not committing any errors behind Gavin King and playing a good, clean game of baseball will be crucial for the Vistas. And apply offensive pressure specifically early on in the game. Try to take the spirits out of the Royals early on. And this has the potential to maybe be a 10-run game. Minot certainly has a lot of talent, like we said earlier on in this broadcast. In the high school season, Minot took second place right here at Kraft Field. So some of these players have a little bit of a sour taste in their mouths, so they're favored to be towards the top of the North Dakota Legion baseball standings as well this summer. So they just need to play a clean game of baseball, and they should come away victorious tonight against the Royals. And the keys to the game for the Royals: make defensive plays, really support their pitcher, Griffin Hoganson. Last time that was kind of the Achilles heel for Grand Forks when we covered their matchup against Fargo Post 2. They made a handful of errors behind Hoganson, and Hoganson was pitching a stellar game, but the defensive mishaps were too much to handle, and Fargo Post 2 was able to come out victorious in that matchup by a final score of 6-2. And similar to Minot, they want to provide early run support. And the reason that is crucial is to instill a level of confidence in this Royals roster that is still looking for their first win of the season against a state opponent. So these are our keys to the game, brought to you by Jarrell Sports. We're going to take one final break of this postgame show. When we come back, we're going to bring you the starting lineups on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales, KNOX Live Sports Network.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need: turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Need seed, think Proseed. Proseed.net.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Your local Circle K and Holiday Station stores are proud to support high school activities. Stop by the new Circle K location at 1316 South Washington Street for not only gas, but a wide array of hot and cold food, snacks for everyone, and a car wash. Open 24/7, 7 days a week.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Welcome back to Royals Baseball on KNOX Live Sports, presented by True North Equipment and Signature Graphics and Apparel. And our presenting sponsors as well, Rivard's Turf and Forage and Grand Trailer Sales. We're going to wrap up this pregame show with our starting lineups. These starting lineups are brought to you by Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC. Starting off with the visitors, the Minot Vistas. Leading off for Minot, playing third base, Tegan Schindler. In the 2-hole, playing shortstop, Trey Stewart. Batting 3, catching, Kellen Burke. Batting cleanup, playing second base, Brody Mueller. Batting in the 5 spot, playing right field, Braden Nelson. Batting 6, playing first base, Carson Deaver. Batting 7, playing left field, Oliver DeShaw. In the 8-hole, the designated hitter, Hiram Maples. And batting 9, playing center field, Mason Stewart. On the mound for Minot, he has a designated hitter assigned for him. That is Gavin King. Now our starting lineups brought to you by Franzen Bank and Trust for your Grand Forks Royals. Leading off, playing center field, Braden Breivik. In the 2 spot, playing left field, Caden Tostenson. Batting 3, pitching, Griffin Hoganson. Batting cleanup, playing shortstop, Alex Seaver. Batting 5, playing first base, Matt Dosh. Batting 6, playing third base, Gabe Schauer. Batting 7, playing second base, Max Grafenauer. Batting 8 and taking care of the catching responsibilities this evening will be David Larson. And finally, batting 9, playing right field, Cam Irian. Once again, those are our Franzen Bank and Trust starting lineups. Real people, real results. Member FDIC. We're going to take one last break before first pitch. We are right on schedule for 5 o'clock. The head coaches are now meeting with the umpiring crew at home plate. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have first pitch. This is Royals Baseball on KNOX Live Sports.
If you've got an electrical emergency, call RBB Electric. We are your 24/7 electrician. Your call will always be answered by an RBB employee ready to help 24/7. RBB Electric is on time every time. Your time is valuable, and we don't waste it. RBB Electric always calls ahead to schedule service. We are online always. If you suffer from slow download speeds, call our certified network designers and installers. On call, on time, and online. RBB Electric won't leave you in the dark. RBB Electric, your 24/7 electricians.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Made of steel.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
And welcome back. This is Royals Baseball on KNOX Live Sports. We are just getting ready for inning number 1 of this matchup between your Grand Forks Royals and the Minot Vistas. Minot, of course, as the visitor, will start off at home plate. Let's go around the diamond for your Grand Forks Royals. Starting on the mound is Griffin Hoganson, the lengthy right-hander who likes to move with some pace. His battery mate is David Larson. Over at first base is going to be Matt Dosch. Playing second base, Max Grafenauer. Playing shortstop, Alex Seaver. Playing third base, Gabe Schauer. Playing left field, Caden Tostenson. In center is going to be Braden Brevik. And in right field is Cam Urian. And that will bring to the plate the leadoff batter for Minot, the Vistas, and that will be Tegan Schindler playing third base for Minot here in game number 1 of this doubleheader. Both games will count towards the state standings. However, here on KNOX Live Sports, we will only be carrying coverage for game number 1. And the first pitch from Hoganson misses just a hair outside, so first pitch comes right at 4:59 p.m. And that's ball number 1 against Tegan Schindler. Schindler swinging at the 1-0 pitch, and it's grounded right to Dosch, who fields it and takes it to the bag himself. 2 pitches, 1 out. That's an effective start for Griffin Hoganson. A ground ball hit down the first base line. Fielding it, the right-handed throwing first baseman, Matt Dosch. And he will just take that to the bag himself, so that's going to go into the book as a 3 unassisted for out number 1. And that will bring to the plate Trey Stewart playing shortstop for Minot here in game number 1. The first pitch offered to Stewart from Hoganson misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes to the left-handed batting shortstop for the Minot Vistas. 1-0 swinging once again is Minot. This one's going to be flown out to center field. Settling under that one is Brevik. So a quick 2 outs for Griffin Hoganson, just how he drew it up. Coming to the plate will be Kellen Burke. Kellen Burke doing the catching duties, one of the players that we highlighted during our pregame show as part of our Fuel of the Game segment. Batting from the right side is Burke, and he's first pitch swinging. It's going to be fouled up and out of play down the first base line. No balls, 1 strike. To the 3 batter for Minot, Kellen Burke. Griffin Hoganson Only thrown 5 pitches so far. Already has 2 outs here in the away half of inning number 1. Off-speed pitch on the 0-1 count gets Burke swinging. So now it's a pitcher's count. No balls, 2 strikes. Griffin Hoganson going up against Kellen Burke. Just his 7th pitch of the inning now upcoming for Griffin Hoganson. And this one's popped up. Running back after it is Dosh. We have a bunch of, but finally calling this one off is going to be Cam Urian. He makes the catch, and that's an effective 1-2-3 inning for Griffin Hoganson. We're going to the bottom of inning number 1, still knotted up 0-0, Minot Grand Forks. We'll be right back with Royals baseball on KNOX Live Sports.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your family cool this summer, it takes Bryant.
Connect with Thermal Air today, your Bryant certified dealer.
Welcome back to the Rivard Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. An effective inning number 1 for Griffin Hoganson. Now we head to the home half of the first. Due up for the Royals is obviously the top of their order, 1, 2, 3, Brevik, Tostenson, and Hoganson. Hoganson trying to help support his own cause. We're going to go around the diamond here for the Minot Vistas. Gavin King on the mound, sizable right-hander. His battery mate is Burke. Playing over at first base for the Vistas is going to be Carson Deaver. Playing second base, Brody Mueller. Playing shortstop, Trey Stewart. Over at the hot corner will be Tegan Schindler. Playing left field, Oliver DeShaw. Playing center field, Mason Stewart. And playing right field will be Braden Nelson. The Minot Vistas also utilizing a designated hitter. That will be Hiram Maples, hitting for their pitcher, Gavin King. Gavin King will have the ability to focus on his pitching duties in game number 1 of this doubleheader. And the catcher has thrown down, and that's a signal to everyone in the ballpark, and as well as those of you watching on KNOX Live Sports, that we are ready to start the home half of inning number 1. Braden Brevik leading off for the Royals, playing center field. The Vistas wearing their baby blue vest jerseys, navy blue undershirts, white pants, and the Royals are in their all-gray uniforms. Gray pants, gray jerseys, blue stripe down the legs, and blue lettering as well. And a foul ball there from Brevik. I believe that makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Brevik swinging at the third pitch offered to him from Gavin King. The count is now 2-1. The offering from King misses upstairs, makes it a hitter's count in favor of Brevik. 3 balls, 1 strike. The Royals would love to have their leadoff man aboard to try put some runs up on the board early on. And that 3-1 pitch misses upstairs as well, so Brevik will go over to first base on a base on balls. Gavin King will be forced to pitch now from the stretch, and coming to the plate will be Caden Tostenson, playing left field for the Royals here in game number 1 this evening against Minot. Brevik receiving the signs from Nick Chine, the head coach of the Grand Forks Royals. Interesting to see if he stays put. Not going on pitch number 1. Once again, King missing upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. And at least in the early stages here for Gavin King, he's having difficulty finding the strike zone. He has thrown 6 pitches, 5 of them being balls. Showing bunts now is Tostenson. He's going to pull back, call the ball by the home plate umpire. 2 balls, no strikes. So now the third baseman, that's Schindler, playing in on the grass for Minot, anticipating a potential bunt from Tostenson. Tostenson showing once again, this is called a strike on the outside corner. Generous strike call there from the home plate umpire, brings the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on first base, that's Braden Brevik. He had a leadoff walk. Gavin King trying to find the strike zone. Showing bunt again is Tostenson. Once again, he pulls back. Makes it a hitter-friendly count. 3 balls, 1 strike. You almost wonder if this is a mock bunt being shown by Tostenson. And he's being directed potentially to pull back every time. Not showing bunt this time, misses upstairs, back-to-back walks from Gavin King, and now there's runners on first and second with no outs. With the heart of the order coming up for the Royals. Coming to the plate now is going to be Griffin Hoganson in an RBI opportunity. Has a chance to support his own cause on the mound, and that leads to an early mound visit here from Minot. This gives us a good opportunity to give a shout-out to our timeout sponsors, Apex Apparel and Big Jim's Tire. Once again, all of our broadcast all season long, all throughout the summer for Legion Baseball, and as we move into the school year for high school football, high school volleyball, soccer, hockey, basketball, you name it, are completely free to you. No subscription necessary, no paywall that will get in your way, so please make sure to support those who support us. Our coverage of area Grand Forks Prep Athletics would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. So after a brief mound visit there, in an attempt to calm down the starting pitcher for the Vistas, Gavin King, after back-to-back walks to start the home half of inning number 1, going up against Griffin Hoganson, the lengthy right-handed batter. First pitch he sees is upstairs. That's been the consistent miss for King here in inning number 1, having a tough time getting that ball down. 1 ball, no strikes, runners on first and second, no outs. Inning number 1, Royals have an opportunity to gain the early lead. 1-0 pitch, misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Griffin Hoganson, the pitcher for the Grand Forks Royals in game number 1, in an opportunity to support his own cause. There's a strike on the inner half of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. You get the feeling that Hoganson was taking all the way until he saw a strike. King trying to replicate that success, keep the ball in the strike zone. Swinging on the 2-1 pitch is Hoganson. He's going to foul this one up and out of play behind us over the grandstands. And that will even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gavin King working against his counterpart, Griffin Hoganson. The 2-2 delivery. In the dirt, and the runners will attempt to advance. Sliding into third base safely is Brevik. That ball bounced off the backstop, and Burke had a play over at third base, but Brevik was able to slide in safely. So both runners will advance on the wild pitch. So now 2 runners in scoring position. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third, no outs. And that one will miss inside, maybe a hair low as well. So that's going to load the bases. First base was unoccupied. So a big opportunity for the Royals to blow this game wide open here in the bottom half of inning number 1. They have the bases loaded with no outs. All 3 base runners have reached on a base on balls. That will bring to the plate the cleanup batter, Alex Seaver. And another ball that comes to the backstop, bounces all the way back in front of home plate. Brevik wisely decides to stay at third base. The count is 1-0 to Alex Seaver. Gavin King having a tough time finding the strike zone here in the home half of inning number 1. All 3 base runners once again reaching on bases on balls. Swinging at the 1-0 pitch is Seaver. It's going to be flown out to right field. Is it deep enough? Brevik is tagging, and he does a little pump fake over at third base. He will elect to stay there. So a big out there for Gavin King. Gets Alex Seaver to fly out to the right fielder. That's going to go into the book as an F9, not deep enough to drive home the runner at third base, Braden Breivik. That's going to be out number 1, and it'll bring to the plate Matt Dosh, the first baseman for the Grand Forks Royals, trying to put a crooked number up here in the home half of inning number 1. First pitch of this at-bat to Matt Dosh is a strike called on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Gavin King back to working from the windup now with the bases loaded. And swinging at the 0-1 pitch. This one's fouled up and out of play just over the Royals' dugout down the first base line. Now it's a pitcher's count in favor of King. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the bases are loaded. Breivik standing at third, Tostenson standing at second, Hoganson at first base. All 3 reached via walk. The 0-2 pitch from King misses low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good waste pitch there by King. Even better hold there from Dosh. Now King's 1-2 offering is driven to left field by Dosh, and this one is at the wall, and it goes off the base of the wall. Breivik comes around to score. Tostenson comes in to score, and Hoganson comes around. That's a 3 RBI double for Matt Dosh. That is a big double, 3 RBIs, and the score is now 3-0 for your Grand Forks Royals. Just driving an off-speed pitch all the way to the 355 marker. It goes off the base of the wall, and that will go into the book as a 3 RBI double. Coming in to score is Breivik. Tostenson comes in to score. Hoganson running the entire way is able to score from first base as well. And Dosh in scoring position himself at second base. The first pitch offered to Gabe Schauer. Called the ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Let's take a look at that replay brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency. Good work by our cameraman. And you can see that ball just goes off the base of the Alaris sign out in the outfield. And all of the runners going off the crack of the bat. Clearing the bases is Matt Dosh. 3 RBIs in the book. And Grand Forks trying to continue to apply some pressure. The count is 2-0 now to Gabe Schauer. A strike called on the outside corner. The count is now 2 balls, 1 strike. Gavin King, all 3 runners that came around to score on that Matt Dosh double reached via walk. Now King in trouble of walking yet another batter, Gabe Schauer. Now finds himself with a 3-1 count, hitter-friendly count for the Royals. Another runner in scoring position. And the 3-1 pitch misses upstairs, so Schauer is the 4th Royal to reach base via the walk. So now we have runners on first and second. Schauer on first after the most recent at-bat, and Dosh standing on second after his bases clearing double. That will bring to the plate the 7 batter for the Royals. That's Max Grafenauer. The first pitch to Grafenauer misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Royals threatening to bat around the lineup here in the home half of inning number 1. The 1-0 delivery from King is an off-speed pitch. Nice slider there that found its way over the heart of the plate. That will even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery misses above the letters. 2 balls, 1 strike. To the second baseman for the Grand Forks Royals, Max Grafenauer. And this is just a completely opposite inning. Griffin Hoganson had a quick 1-2-3 inning with under 10 pitches thrown. And this is going to be a blooper that is caught by the shortstop Stewart. His throw over to second base trying to double up Dosh is not in time, so it will just go into the book as an F6 for out number 2. And David Larson, the 8 batter for the Royals, comes to the plate, the catcher, trying to tack on an additional run. Already 3 on the board in the home half of inning number 1 thanks to a bases-clearing double from Matt Dosh. The first pitch to Larson misses up and in. King laboring through inning number 1. He'll be curious to see how big of a leash he has in this matchup against Grand Forks. The 1-0 delivery is fouled off. That one was hit off the handle by Larson, going over to the Grand Forks dugout down the first base line. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of inning number 1. Runners on first and second. The 1-1 delivery from King. Another off-speed pitch. And this one is fouled up and out of play by Larson. Makes it a pitcher-friendly count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gavin King working against David Larson, the catcher for the Royals. Time is called by Larson. He now steps back into the batter's box and gets ready for the 1-2 offering from Gavin King. Beautiful night for baseball. 77 degrees and sunny. Not an iota of wind. And the 1-2 pitch is fouled off. This one comes back to the netting by the backstop. So Larson able to keep this at-bat alive. Larson choking up on his bat, another 2-pitch approach, and he will strike out looking. A called strike 3 on the outside corner, but not before Grand Forks is able to put up a crooked number. We head to inning number 2, the Royals 3, Vistas 0. We'll be right back with North Dakota Legion Baseball on KNOX Live Sports.
Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need for anything sports. Stop into Jarrell's and Hockey World.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Your local Circle K and Holiday Station stores are proud to support high school activities. Stop by the new Circle K location at 1316 South Washington Street for not only gas, but a wide array of hot and cold food, snacks for everyone, and a car wash. Open 24/7, 7 days a week.
Welcome back to the KNOX Live Sports Network, brought to you by Rivard's Turf and Forage and Grand Trailer Sales. We head into inning number 2. Due up are the 4, 5, 6 batters for Minot. Nice lengthy rest there for Griffin Hoganson, who walked and came around to score in the home half of inning number 1. Now trying to continue his effective performance on the mound, at least through inning number 1. He was able to face the minimum with about 10 pitches thrown, trying to replicate that success here in inning number 2 and moving forward throughout the duration of game number 1 of this state doubleheader between the Grand Forks Royals and the Minot Vistas. Want to remind you that although this is a doubleheader, we will only be carrying game number 1 on KNOX Live Sports. If you are in town, I encourage you to come out to Kraft Field. Beautiful night for baseball, 77 degrees and not too much of wind to speak of. Now the cleanup batter. Leading off inning number 2 for Minot, this is Brody Mueller playing second base. Swing and missing at the changeup there from Hoganson. His first pitch of this plate appearance to Mueller. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery from Hoganson. Another off-speed pitch. Good job holding off on that one is Mueller. That will even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hoganson working with some pace now. The 1-1 pitch is swung after and fouled up and out of play, down the third base line, out of play into foul territory. Makes it a pitcher-friendly count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hoganson working as quickly as he possibly can. Here comes his 1-2 delivery, and it's a strike called strike 3, an off-speed pitch that comes over the heart of the plate. So that's out number 1 in the guest half of inning number 2. That brings to the plate Braden Nelson, playing right field for the Vistas. Nelson, a nice, tall, right-handed bat for Minot. Firm strike 1 on the outer half of the plate there from Hoganson, and he is dealing early on. No balls, 1 strike to the 5 batter for Minot. Hoganson working from the stretch. And unable to hold up on that one is Nelson. The home plate umpire says he did offer at that one. So now it's another pitcher-friendly count for Hoganson. No balls, 2 strikes to the right fielder for the Vistas. And that's another called strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes to the 5 batter for Minot. Back-to-back backwards Ks in the book here in inning number 2 for Griffin Hoganson. That will bring to the plate Carson Deaver, playing first base for Minot here in game number 1. Batting 6 in the lineup. First pitch from Hoganson paints that outside corner. He's in a zone right now, and he feels comfortable with the 3-run lead on our Ultra Health System scoreboard. Another fastball swung on and missed by Deaver. And once again, Hoganson finds himself in a pitcher-friendly count. No balls, 2 strikes. And a waste pitch there from Hoganson. Potentially a curveball that got over just a little bit too much. Landed about 3 feet before home plate. Ahead in the count, he's able to afford a pitch like that in this plate appearance. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and another curveball that Deaver swings and misses. So striking out the side in order is Griffin Hoganson, and he is dealing. We're headed to the home half of inning number 2. Royals 3, Vistas 0. This is North Dakota Legion Baseball on KNOX Live Sports.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Will Rich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Welcome back to KNOX Live Sports, presented by Rivard's Turf and Forage and Grand Trailer Sales. Grand Forks Royals now in the home half of inning number 2, trying to provide some additional insurance. Griffin Hoganson is dealing on the mound, 6 up, 6 down. Due up this inning for the Royals is 9 top. Cam Arian getting his first plate appearance of the ball game. Then back to the top of the order. The Royals, the first 3 batters reach base on balls. And then they came around to score on a 3 RBI bases clearing double from Matt Dosh with 1 out. That is our scoring summary from inning number 1. That scoring summary is brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. The light does shine brighter over at Bergstrom Electric, and they light that lamp. That's our scoring summary, and hopefully we have another scoring summary to bring you here in inning number 2. Due up first is the 9 batter, Cam Arian, playing right field for the Royals in game number 1. First pitch misses low and in. Gavin King had a tough time finding that strike zone. Like we just mentioned, the first 3 batters for the Royals in inning number 1 all reached via the walk. Now the 1-0 offering to Irian misses up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. The approach at the plate from the Royals has to be taken until you see a strike at this point. You got to prove that Gavin King has the ability to find that strike zone. And driving this one out to right field is Irian. Settling under this one is the center fielder Stewart, however, so that's going to be a much-needed out number 1. Solid start to inning number 2 for Gavin King. That'll go into the book as an F8 for out number 1. Now we head to the back of the top of the order, Braden Breivik. He walked his first plate appearance. And eventually came around to score on that bases-clearing double from Matt Dosh. And first pitch swinging at this one, driving it up in the infield, settling underneath it is the second baseman, Mueller. And that's another quick out, just what the doctor ordered there for Gavin King. That's an F4 for out number 2. And quickly, there's 2 gone with nobody on for the Royals here in the home half of the second. Now batting is Caden Tostenson. Tostenson walked in inning number 1 and also came around to score. First pitch he sees is upstairs, ball number 1. 4 walks given up by Gavin King, his first time through the order. 1-0 pitch finds the inside part of the plate. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. With 2 outs and nobody on. In the bottom of the second inning on our All True Health System scoreboard, the Royals leading the Vistas by a score of 2-0. A ground ball that goes foul down the third base line. Schindler giving chase to no avail. The ball went foul. So now a 2-strike approach for Caden Tostenson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's going to choke up on his bat, widen out his stance. And look at a ball in the dirt. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of inning number 2. And driving this one to center field is Tostenson. He got good contact on that one, but it's hit right at the center fielder, Stewart. So that's a 1-2-3 inning for Gavin King. We head to inning number 3. The Royals leading the Vistas by a score of 3-0 on our All True Health System scoreboard. We'll be right back with Royals baseball on KNOX Live Sports.
Need seed, think Proseed. Proseed.net.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersales.com.
Welcome back to the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. The Royals leading Minot after 2 innings by a score of 3-0. A 3-run first inning thanks to a 3 RBI double from Matt Dosh on the mound. Griffin Hoganson has been doing his job. Due up in inning number 3 for Minot is the bottom of their order. The 7, 8, 9 batters. First up is Oliver DeShaw playing left field for the Vistas. 2 great innings for Griffin Hoganson. Inning number 1 was effective. He got 3 outs in about 10 pitches, and then inning number 2, he struck out the side in order. So now we're ready to start inning number 3. The Vistas still looking for their first base runner in this matchup. Oliver DeShaw trying to get that accomplished for Minot. Going up against Griffin Hoganson, who's been dealing through 2 innings. trying to keep that momentum going for the Royals. First pitch swinging is DeShaw. This one goes right to the center fielder, Breivik, and he catches that one with one hand and puts it away. So it's one pitch, one out. That'll go into the book as an F8 for out number 1, and it will bring to the plate the designated hitter for Minot, Hiram Maples. The designated hitter batting from the left side. First pitch swinging, it goes right back to the pitcher. Griffin Hoganson doing a good job fielding his own position. That will be a 1-3 putout. A sharp ground ball hit right back to Hoganson. He's able to field it off one bounce right into his glove. And he throws it over to the first baseman, Dosh. So 2 pitches, 2 outs now. And that will bring to the plate Mason Stewart, the center fielder for Minot. Batting number 9. Firm fastball right down the middle. Stewart, you got to think, was taken the whole way. He doesn't want to give Hoganson a 3-pitch inning. The 0-1 offering from Hoganson. Off-speed pitch that didn't break into the zone. That will even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 2 outs in the guest half of inning number 3. And this is going to be hit the opposite way, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Thinking 2 is Stewart. So that's going to be the first base runner and the first base hit for Minot. For a second there, I thought Hoganson had something special going here this evening, facing the minimum through 2 2/3 innings. But a 2-out single from Mason Stewart, the 9 batter for Minot, brings us back to the top of the order. Tegan Schindler. Schindler had a sharp ground ball over to first base, his first at-bat. And now for the first time in the ballgame, Hoganson is working from the stretch. Checking on Stewart. That was a close play over at first base. Hoganson thought he got him. From my perspective up here in the press box, it appears the infield umpire made the right call there. So 2 outs, runner on first. Tegan Schindler at the plate for Minot. First pitch of his second at-bat, misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Taking a lead over at first base is Stewart, the center fielder for the Vistas. Swinging through the 1-0 offering there is Schindler. That will even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That looked like a change-up there from Hoganson. Catching Schindler a tad off balance. The 1-1 offering from Hoganson. Holding, trying to hold Stewart at first base. A pitch in the dirt. Larson not able to keep that one in front of him. It squirts out to his left. That's going to go into the book as a wild pitch, allowing Stewart to advance to scoring position. He now stands on second base with 2 outs, and now it's an RBI opportunity for Tegan Schindler. And we have a balk. So after the wild pitch, Hoganson balks, and Stewart is going to go over to third base. 2 outs, runner on third base. Even more of an RBI opportunity for Tegan Schindler. Count is 2-1 against him. Offering from Hoganson, a fastball on the inside part of the plate, called a strike. They'll even the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner on third base. Hoganson trying to get out of this 2-out jam. And a ball that gets by Larson, and that will allow Schindler to score. So after a 2-out single from Mason Stewart, he reaches second base on a wild pitch, advances to third on the balk, and then comes in to score on another wild pitch. Stewart manufacturing a run himself. Now Hoganson has to take a deep breath. The full count pitch is dribbled right back to the pitcher. Hoganson's going to field that one. He takes his time, throws it over to first base on time. So Minot able to push 1 run across the board after a 2-out out single from Mason Stewart, and then he comes around to score on a wild pitch, a balk, and another wild pitch. We are headed to the home half of inning number 3. This is Royals baseball on KNOX Live Sports.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need for anything sports. Stop into Jarrell's and Hockey World. Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need: turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Welcome back to the action. This is Royals baseball on KNOX Live Sports. We missed one pitch, and it was a base hit off the bat of Griffin Hoganson. So he's 1 for 1 on the day. He gets a leadoff single in inning number 3 for the Royals, trying to extend their 2-run lead. That brings to the plate Alex Seaver. Seaver flew out to the right fielder, his first plate appearance. Now he flies one out to right field this second time. This time it's going to drop. Rounding second is Hoganson. Coming into third base, diving head first, goes in safely, and advancing to second on the throw is Seaver. Great base running there from the Royals. Hoganson advancing to third on a blue pit to right field off the bat of Alex Seaver. Then the throw to third base from the right fielder Nelson. Wisely advancing to second is Alex Seaver. So now with no outs in the home half of inning number 3, the Royals are already threatening just 2 pitches in. Matt Dosh, who had a 3 RBI double his first plate appearance, and yet another RBI opportunity. First pitch he sees is upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch is in the dirt. Hoganson hesitates over at third base with no outs. Wisely decides to stay at third. Hitters count 2 balls, no strikes to Matt Dosh, the first baseman for the Royals. Already has 3 RBIs under his belt so far here in game number 1. The 2-0 offering is grounded to the 5-6 hole, and that's going to make its way out to the outfield. Hoganson comes in to score. It's misplayed in left field by Deshaw, and that allows Seaver to come in to score. And standing on second now is Matt Dosh. So another RBI there for Matt Dosh. That's going to be a 1 RBI single. And then coming in to score on the error is Seaver. That's going to be an error in left field. So that's 2 additional runs now for the Royals. They now lead by a score of 5-1. And Gabe Schauer comes to the plate. He walked his first time. One of the 4 walks given up by Gavin King his first time through the order. First pitch he sees is up and away. A foul ball down the third base line over the Minot dugout. So that evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Royals putting up 3 runs in inning number 1. Already have 2 here in inning number 3 and threatening for more with a runner on second with nobody out. The 1-1 delivery to Shower is a strike called on the outside corner. That makes it a pitcher's count for Gavin King. The right-hander for the Minot Vistas. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes going up against Gabe Shower, the third baseman for the Royals. Standing on second is Dosh. And a ball that misses way outside. Good job there by Burke to keep that one from advancing to the backstop. Holding Dosh at second base. That'll even the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch is driven over the shortstop. That's going to land in the outfield, and coming around to score is Matt Dosh. The throw back into the infield is cut off by the shortstop, Stewart. And Gabe Shower gets a clutch RBI single, and Grand Forks extends their lead now to 5. Score of 6-1 on our All True Health System scoreboard. Another 1 RBI single there from Gabe Shower. And it appears we're going to have a pitching change now for Minot. We're going to have a pitching change for the Vistas coming in to pitch. We're going to have that information for you after the break. This is Royals baseball. They lead by a score of 6-1 on KNOX Live Sport.
Your local Circle K and Holiday Station stores are proud to support high school activities. Stop by the new Circle K location at 1316 South Washington Street for not only gas, but a wide array of hot and cold food, snacks for everyone, and a car wash. Open 24/7, 7 days a week.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
Hiram Maples in to pitch now for Minot, coming in off the bench. He's the designated hitter in the starting lineup for Minot. Big, lengthy left-hander going up against Max Grafenauer. Runner on first base belongs to Gavin King. That's Gabe Shower after his RBI single. Driving home Matt Dosh. 4 consecutive base hits for the Royals to start inning number 3. A ball in the dirt there from Maples. Good job by Burke to keep that from going to the backstop. His throw back to the pitcher. Good job backing up there is Mueller. 2 balls, no strikes now going up against Max Grafenauer. He flew out to the shortstop his first plate appearance back in inning number 1. And the 2-0 offering from Maples misses low and away. 3 balls, no strikes to Grafenauer, who I'd imagine will be taking on this 3-0 pitch. Maples is yet to throw a strike since coming in relief for Gavin King. Strike right down the middle. And as we suspected, Grafenauer's taking that one the entire way. Still a hitter-friendly count, 3 balls, 1 strike, still no outs. Bottom of inning number 3. Royals have scored 3 in the first and 3 so far in the third. Maples, 3-1 offering in the dirt, but swinging at it is Grafenauer, so that's going to bring the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Schauer taking his lead over at first base, getting checked on by Maples. The 3-2 pitch misses outside by a hair. So that's going to be another walk given up by this Minot pitching staff. That will advance Gabe Schauer from first over to second. Grafenauer will take Schauer's spot. Now we have runners at first and second, still no outs. David Larson now comes to the plate. He's struck out looking his first at bat. That ended inning number 1. He was going up against Gavin King. First pitch of his second at-bat for David Larson. Swings and misses at a changeup in the dirt there from Maples. No balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. No outs here in the home half of inning number 3. Beautiful night for baseball here at Kraft Field. 75 degrees, slight overcast. Second pitch of this at-bat. Looking for a back pick here. Strong throw from Burke, but sliding back into second safely is Schauer. Trying to catch Schauer off guard was the backstop for the Minot Vistas. That's Kellen Burke. Nice strong throw back to second base, but sliding in safely, being aware on the base paths is Gabe Schauer. Now the 0-2 delivery from Maples to Larson. This one's grounded to third base, but it's going to go foul. A soft dribbler down the third base line. Goes slightly foul. Count is still no balls, 2 strikes to David Larson, the catcher for the Grand Forks Royals. Been calling a good game so far through 3 innings of work. A curveball that comes right back over the plate. Nice pitch there from Maples. Gets Larson looking for out number 1 here in inning number 3. Took 6 batters to get 1 out for this Minot pitching staff. Now coming to the plate is Cam Irian, the 9 batter for the Royals. He flew out to center field just an inning ago. 1 out, runners on first and second. Showing bunt is Irian. He pulls that one back as the pitch misses up and in. Irian thinking about advancing the runners to get a couple of ducks on the pond in running scoring position for Braden Brevik, the leadoff batter, standing on deck for Grand Forks. Count is 1-0. Showing bunt again, and this one's a beauty right down the third base line. Maples not able to field it. What a beautiful bunt there by Irian. And I'm going to put that in the book as an infield bunt single. So that will not only advance the runners. Schauer goes to third base, Grafenauer to second. Irian safely at first, and we have the bases loaded with 1 out. Back to the top of the order, Braden Brevik coming to the plate. Brevik 0 for 1 on the day. He walked and scored in inning number 1. Then he flew out to the second baseman in the second. Having a plate appearance in all 3 innings so far is the leadoff batter for the Grand Forks Royals, Braden Brevik. First pitch he sees this at-bat, misses just outside. The 1-0 delivery hits the outside corner. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Royals with a massive opportunity here to break this game wide open already with a 5-run lead. They have the bases loaded with 1 out. 1-1 delivery misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hiram Maples coming in relief for Gavin King. The runner on third base does belong to King. However, Maples is responsible for the runner on second base, Grafenauer, and the runner on first, Cam Arian. The 2-1 pitch goes in the dirt. Burke keeps it close. Electing to stay at third wisely is Schauer. And it's a hitter's count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nowhere to put him if you're Hiram Maples. Brevik has the leisure of being able to select his pitch here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are juiced. Driving this one foul up and out of play. It's going to go over the right field fence in foul territory. So that'll bring the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Massive pitch here. And it's a curveball in the dirt, and that will walk home a run. Gabe Schauer comes in to score. Advancing to third is Grafenauer. Going to second is Arian. And Braden Brevik draws his second walk of the ball game. He'll go over to first base, and that will bring around Caden Tostenson, the 9th batter to come to the plate here in inning number 3 for the Royals. They now lead by a score of 7-1. First pitch to Tostenson misses upstairs. Tostenson's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Walked and came around to score in inning number 1, then flew out to the center fielder in the second. The 1-0 offering misses upstairs yet again. Location, location, location. Command has been the issue for the Vistas so far. Trying to get out of a jam to stop the bleeding at 4 here in inning number 3. Bases are loaded, 1 out. And Tostenson takes a strike on the outer half of the plate there. That'll bring the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Working quickly now is Maples from the windup. He misses upstairs yet again. 3 balls, 1 strike to the 2-batter for the Royals. Once again, nowhere to put him if you're Hiram Maples. The Royals have batted around the order here in inning number 3. Hoganson waiting on deck. And a strike there. Right over the heart of the plate from Maples. Brings the count full yet again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Bottom of inning number 3 on our All True Health System scoreboard. It reads Royals 7, Vistas 1. The 3-2 pitch over the plate. This one's blooped out to the outfield. Will it drop? It will not. Nice catch there by Stewart. Tagging at third base is Grafenauer. He's going to come in to score. Burke tries to intercept the throw. Not able to field it cleanly. Going over to third base is going to be Arian, so that's going to be an RBI sac fly for Tostenson. RBI sac fly is how that will go in the book. F8 for out number 2. So now Griffin Hoganson comes to the plate, trying to provide even more additional support. The score now reads 8-1 in favor of Grand Forks here in the home half of inning number 3. We got runners on the corners with 2 outs. First pitch to Tostenson misses outside and low. 1 ball, no strikes. Head coach Nick Chine giving signs to the run over at first base. That's Braden Brevik. Maybe expect a steal here to force Minot to make a decision if they want to throw out the base runner or allow him the base to prevent the runner on third base, Cam Arian, from coming home to score. The 1-0 offering hits that outside corner. Good pitch there by Maples. It'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, a curveball that was hanging. Hoganson swings through it. He maybe wants that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on the corners. Royals already putting up 5 runs. A couple of crooked numbers on the scoreboard here at Kraft Field. A curveball that didn't curve there. Stays high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 delivery from Hiram Maples going to Griffin Hoganson. This one's driven right back up the middle. Nice diving play there by Mueller, and then he gets the force out at second. That's a nice Web Gem solid defensive play. We're going to capture that replay. That's going to be a candidate for our finest auto trim cover of the game. Minot gets out of the inning, not before Grand Forks puts up 5 in inning number 3. We are headed to the 4th. The Royals leading by a score of 8-1 on our All True Health System scoreboard. This is North Dakota Legion Baseball on KNOX Live Sports.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more, fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
We're now in the 4th inning. The Grand Forks Royals with a 7-run lead over the Minot Vistas. Due up this inning is the heart of the order for Minot with a chance to get some runs back. 2-3-4 due up. Starting off with Trey Stewart, the shortstop. He flew out to center field, his first plate appearance back in inning number 1. Stewart batting from the left side. Hoganson's been dealing. He's only allowed 1 base hit, 1 base runner. And that base runner came around to score because of a wild pitch that allowed Mason Stewart to advance from first to second. Then a balk from Hoganson allowed Stewart to advance from second to third. Then another wild pitch allowed Mason Stewart to come around to score. Now Trey Stewart trying to get on base as well. 0-1 pitch delivered to him, misses upstairs. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery is fouled, up and out of play, back to the parking lot. Don't hear any property damage, so I think we're safe. That makes it a pitcher-friendly count in favor of Griffin Hoganson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Going up against the shortstop for Minot, Trey Stewart. Hoganson working from the stretch, working with a solid pace. 1-2 pitch, misses outside. Not chasing after that one was Stewart. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch in the dirt brings the count full. Good job to battle back. Here is Trey Stewart. 3 balls, 2 strikes, leading off inning number 4 for the Minot Vistas. North Dakota Legion Baseball on KNOX Live Sports. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Griffin Hoganson, and it's a swing and a miss from Trey Stewart. That's another strikeout swinging. And that's a forwards K for out number 1. That's going to bring to the plate Kellen Burke, the catcher batting in the 3-hole for the Vistas. He flew out to right field, his only plate appearance thus far. That coming back in inning number 1. That strikeout by Griffin Hoganson is his 4th through 3 1/3 innings. First pitch offered to Burke is hammered into the dirt. It's going to be a ball to start this plate appearance for Kellen Burke. The 1-0 offering. Up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Hoganson trying to collect himself, settle back down, refine that strike zone. And he misses up and away again. So 3 pitches, 3 balls offered to the catcher for Minot, Kellen Burke. And he'll probably be taking here the whole way. And it's a ball that misses inside, so that's a 4-pitch walk offered to the catcher for Minot. With one out and the top of inning number 4, Burke will go over to first base. We'll see if he gets a courtesy runner as the catcher, and he will not. That brings to the plate Brody Mueller. Batting cleanup for Minot, batting from the left-handed batter's box. Playing second base is Mueller. Strike on the inside